Okay, I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to try to go over one of the things we went over in class today, just as a review, to talk about osteons. So remember, a bone is made up of thousands and thousands of osteons, and these structures run lengthwise on the bone, but they're made mostly of that hard bone material. Okay. What did I just do? Okay, sorry. So I'm going to just draw one osteon. Okay. Remember, in the center, we have this thing called the central canal. This is where blood vessels are. You have lymphatic vessels in there. You have nerves going through there. But then surrounding that central canal, you have, oh boy, bad circles. You have these concentric circles. Remember, I compared them to rings on a tree, right? These rings on a tree are called the lamella. So each layer is lamella. Okay? That lamella is the hard substance of bone. So those are our mineral salts that make the bone hard. That is the stuff produced by osteoblasts. Okay, the lamella, and they're put in those concentric circles. Remember here, and I'll draw another line to this. This is my central canal. You might hear it called the version canal. That's right down the middle of each osteon, containing blood vessels. Now, throughout this, I could have hundreds of these little spaces where I have the cells living. Now, each of these spaces, remember we call these lacuna or lacunae. Lacunae. I'll draw a couple more, then I'll label one of them. Okay, so this is a lacunae. Lacunae. That's like our little cave, right? For some reason, that always stuck out to me, maybe just because the C right there. It's like a little cave where the osteocytes live. So within each of these things is an osteocyte. I'm not going to draw it in all of them, okay? So the lacunae contain an osteocyte. Now, as we get to the production of bone in the skeletal system, you're going to see that osteocytes can change between osteoblast and osteocyte. You do not need to worry about that now, and I know it says something about that in the video that I put on the PowerPoint. Okay. So anyway, remember, I got to get nutrients to these osteocytes, whether they're at the very outer layer of the bone or of the osteon, or they're at they're real close to that blood vessel. That's where those little canals come into play. Okay, now when you're looking at the picture, it looks like there's hundreds of these little things radiating out from the center, and there are. So basically what these allow us to do is transport nutrients, transport blood, help with infection, keep these osteocytes alive, no matter where they are, where they're located. I'll draw another one there because it looks like it needs it. All right. And these osteocytes stay nourished, they stay alive because of their connection to the blood vessel. So because I have blood in the center of this osteon, I have to get it to these cells around the cell within these layers of lamella, this hard substance. Okay. And that is how they get their nourishment. These things are everybody said like little canaliculi. I underline the part canal. Okay. That is an osteon. Remember, a bone could have hundreds of these things all connected to each other. Okay, it's cemented together, and that's what makes a bone hard. So what I've done here, I've taken one of these things and I've blown it up to show you what an osteon looks like. Okay, tough part there. We will really, really dive into this with our skeletal system unit, but I wanted to send this out because I know it's a tough subject.